Hey adventurers, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. Welcome to Season 3, Episode 2 of my Wildermyth series. In the last episode, the two brothers, Necrocious and Halcyon, follow a local hero, Buzzkill, and get ambushed by Thrixel. Both brothers' magical abilities awaken in this battle and become mystics. They get hypnotized and are saved by a mysterious Mothman. We ended the episode with Necrocious starting a romantic relationship with Buzzkill. So our current goal right now is to follow your steps back. Three heroes must survive. So problem is Necrocious has 1 hit point left and Halcyon has full and Buzzkill's almost full. So this is pretty dangerous right now. So here's the thing, do we fight? So Necrocious regained 2 hit points, so hopefully that's good enough. In the deep caverns beneath Lydia's gloom, Necro, keep up. Sorry, I don't like it here. It feels as if the cold of these rocks permeates my very soul. Besides, the torches are all up in front. It's hard to see where I'm. Whoa! Ow. What? Where? Wow. What is that? How long has it been down here? An extraordinary stone surrounded by ordinary rock. Is jammed in there pretty tight. So we got a choice. Should we leave it be or shall we pry it? If you guys have followed my other series, we have done one of these things. So we're gonna do the different option this time. See what happens. I should probably leave it be. Ah well, I should probably find the others. Necro, there you are. What happened? Found an old statue. Well, we found the thrixel. Form up. Okay, so we got some dweavers and thrusts. Okay. So these guys, I believe they are going to interfuse with things, and looks like they have a range 2 melee ability. So let's see. This is... I have control of Halcyon, so we'll move Halcyon up just enough. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. And we are going to interfuse with something. Let's see. We can interfuse with the ruined table, doing 2 damage and shred or bones. Let's see. Interfuse. Okay, we're going to use Splinter Blast on this Dweaver. There we go. We are going to switch to Necro. We'll hide him behind Halcyon. Oh, actually that wasn't good. Do Fungus maybe. And we'll Wild Grasp. That'll pull him closer to us. 2 damage, pull him closer, and now Buzzkill still can't reach. Oh, that's bad. But we still can always Cone of Fire, so we'll Cone of Fire him. 2 damage for sitting in there. Uh-oh, they're all interfusing with stuff. Oh, we gotta kill them fast. Oh, the fire's gone. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to go over... It says, it looks like I'm gonna get hurt from something. Let's throw more fire, I guess. Maybe there's invisible fire that I can't see. We are going to... I wonder if we can Wild Grasp this guy. Nah. I think I want to interfuse with fire and throw fire on them multiple times. So we'll do that. Fire Leash. There's no way to hit them. Okay, that guy's down. Then we're going to interfuse with that flame. No, this flame. We'll move Halcyon up just a little bit more so he can interfuse with the bones. And then we're going to use a bone lance on this truss. There we go. Okay, there's a bad guy. There's another bad guy. Okay, buzzkill. Let's go for some melee. Nice hit, 7 damage. Beautiful. And her critical caused damage to the other guys, which is perfect as well. Let's see what Halcyon can do. Halcyon, you still have more bone lance. We can either kill... Let's kill the farther guy. Well done. And then hopefully Necrocious, he can interfuse with this flame. Let's see. Or rocks. Let's do the rocks. And we'll do Discus from behind. Yeah, there we go. Nice hit. We got some experience. They almost leveled up. We got a Fern Shadow Pauldron, which is kind of like shoulder armor. Intricately designed with flowing curves, they can make any hero feel fabulous. So this will give us dodge. I kind of want to give it to Buzzkill because she'll be the one typically up in front, while Halcyon and Necro will probably be staying at the back. So I'm going to give it to Buzzkill. Also, Buzzkill has can't use a lot of stuff because of her appendages are on fire. So, Calamities. The Bard, which is a Thrixel, has been added. So, okay, so this is the Thrixel column. We want to make sure when we can to remove cards from here, because these are going to be the main enemy in this campaign. Okay, so Lildia's Gloom has been saved. We're going to head over here to Tender Wild. It's been how many days? Summer's practically done. Did we really wander all this way senseless? The fire carves light out of logs. Why do I feel like everything I knew before is long ago and far away? Looking into the fire too long? I look for better memories when I'm afraid, or hopeless. I often fail to find them. Suppose we'll have to make them. One of those clinging nights that's harder to slip out of. Mind if I get some more light? Not to kill your moment, but scoot over. Make room, make room. Time wanders. Their piled tinder drains to a scatter of the most interesting pieces, the ones they're reluctant to burn. Halcyon's able to translate large sections of the archaic text. A little later, but I just don't know if it's more than a picture book. There's a reverent quality to the way the Kyorans write about these monsters. Is beautifully considered, and there are aspects that are interesting, but I think it's time we all lay our heads down. Who's this? Outlaws? Poachers? So we got two choices. I'd better warn them in any case. Wait, those look like the printer's boys. Let's do this one. The hill painter's approach is noiseless. You're burning the wrong wood if you're producing that much smoke. Buzzkill clears the shrinking fire in a bound. Behind me, you two. Wait, isn't that Squared? Forgive me. I remember your last name. Glad to see you're well, but odd you're all the way out here from the Halcyon print shop, right? That's us. Mom was Liana Halcyon. We know this woman. This lady was obsessed with our mom. Huh? No, I needed printing done. They introduced themselves around the fire. When I was at your shop last, can't have been too long. Been at least 2 circuits of the seasons. Spoken like the consummate shopkeeper. Suppose you missed my custom? My brother's rarely interested in mundane things like that. Probably remembers you didn't pay in full. Ah, I see. Well, whether I did or didn't, who can say? But yes, you two put my last book together after I went expecting your mom. Leanna was too kind. She always seemed more eager for the work than the coin, I guess. I guess I underpaid her. A lot. I'm sorry. I'm still sorry she's gone. One time Oh, but sorry. Anyway, came wandering this way and saw your fire. Have to tell you, forest is dangerous these days. Things have come crawling out of... Do you know the thrixel? You know of them? Have you seen them? Where? What can you tell us? Was tracking a whole stream of them. Weren't threatening me, and I didn't want their attention, so I only caught the briefest glimpse of them. Their heading was unmistakable. Musty Shire. They're heading for our home. I was able to get around them, those thrixel. Get a warning to the townsfolk, but going by the tone of their response, I doubt they fled. I don't think they believed me. Is this happening? How well do you know these lands? How well do I, Squared, know these lands? That same night. You were that hill painter who come to the town sometimes, peddling hill charms people would buy. Sounds like me, though I should clarify. I wasn't born among them, the hill painters. Was found in bad shape, rescued, and I took to their way of life. Started collecting their lore, getting volumes printed, bringing it back to them. Got them printed by Necro's mother? Now I see. Yeah. Those two, Necro and Halcyon, were raised by the most splendid mind I've ever seen. Having that woman for a mother and losing her would have left me shattered. You clearly have something else you want to ask. Well, yeah. I had a teacher far from here. Came from hill painting people. Selmay River? Selmay River. No, sorry, it's no one I've heard of. Right. It was too much to hope for. Anyway, think you can kill the thrixel? Yeah, thrixel, if that's what's needed. My adopted people have legends of thrixel, but legends is all I believe they were. Do those legends include a Mothman? You're going to say you met the Mothman? You too? By all and any gods, you're loopy, aren't you? The Mothman now, that is a tall tale. So we have to return to Musty Shire. 3 heroes must survive. And Musty Shire is here somehow. How do we get here? Cannot reach. Oh, we have to go through Hillshot Forest. Okay, let's scout there. Take everyone with us. Oh, I'll just pause it for a sec. I'll show you Squared's character. There we go. So Squared is a hunter that has Silk Step, Fox Flight. Fox Flight gives her +1 speed. As you can see, she's crystalline. She has a gem right and left arm and an eye, increasing her stunt chance, which once again is critical chance. And she has a pet fire chicken, which we can use as an action to do magical damage. So she's pretty cool. So let's keep heading there. Travel. Okay, so time to assault the Bull Grove with everyone. Did you see the huge moth that landed in Halcyon's hair earlier today? How could I not? And you weren't going to say anything? He walked around with it for like an hour. You think you could tell a story? I don't need my last thoughts tonight to be of Morthagi. Well, what would you like to hear? So we got some options. How about the Fire King and the Raindrop? Necro described a bitter sorcerer who ruled his realm with a fiery hand. One day, a raindrop fell onto his plate and told him of the suffering his axe had caused. Go on, little teardrop, he laughed and puffed a warm wind to dry it right up. But another raindrop fell on his table this time. This one he shriveled with a flick of his fingernail. But still more fell. The sorcerer began shooting gouts of flame and screaming the heat from the earth, but it wasn't enough. The rain fell with one voice, rising, rising, and eventually the Flame King and all his ashery were washed away in a great torrent. And the raindrops all lived happily ever after? As those in inspiring tales to tend to? You asked for a story, you got a story, alright? Necro gained temporary potency, that's spell power. Buzzkill gained temporary warding, which is spell resistance. Okay, so now we're fighting, I believe, I forget what was the name of these enemies. But they're kind of like robot bone guys. Okay. So there's a bad guy over there, and Buzzkill's supposed to be is Buzzkill a warrior? She's our warrior. So technically Squared is supposed to be able to shoot, but all she has is a low-range fire chicken. Okay, so we'll move her closer, and we will. Oh, she can't guard. That kind of sucks. Oh, I should have made her go stealth. That's a bad move. Okay. I'll move Necro next to Squared, and he will interfuse with these rocks. I don't think he can reach, though. Can he reach? Oh, he can reach. Perfect. Let's see who. Let's hit this Spectic. Actually, the Watchman's stronger. Let's go for this. 1 damage, not enough. Necro, what can we do? Let's move Necro here. Or sorry, Halcyon. And we're going to do the tree. We probably should have done this first. Because if we Splinter Blast, we can't... We will shred some armor off this guy. Meaning that it would have done more damage. And he blocked it anyways, doesn't matter. Let's move Buzzkill up here. And she will just protect them. Oh, we can't get them close together. This is bad. What should I do? Squared, I want you to go here. I want you to attack from behind. Oh, you blocked. Well, that messes everything up. Let us move Necro over here. Halcyon, is there anything you can use? Let's interfuse with the dead tree. And we'll move Buzzkill here. And first thing, Necro, use... Because I want to do Cone of Fire this way and hit everyone, but I don't know if it'll damage the rocks. So let's make use of the rocks first. Oh, it missed. Oh man, that's really bad aiming, guys. Okay, well at least they're shredded now. Time to Cone of Fire everyone. Who died? Ooh, 1 guy dead. 2 guy dead. The other guys are very close. Oh no, he's dead too. That was an amazing shot. Blocked. Fantastic. Oh, another guy came. Well, let's move up. And let's kill him. If you remember, Buzzkill has a range of 2 attack. That's why she's able to do that. Squared will move next to her to provide some support. Actually, no, like we forgot, we'll do Silk Step to make her go invisible. I don't know how effective she will be as a fighter because she can't do ranged, and she's not... She at least missed once, so... We will interfuse with this fire, and we'll fire leash it onto some kindling, so at least it stays on fire. Halcyon, I'll move him here. I don't think there's any point to really interfusing with anything. But let's go over here. I think that fire is going to get extinguished. Yeah, we burned out. So let's see. I'll just, you know, how about... Where'd you go, Necro? Let's fire leash onto him. Oh, and he dodged the fire. Okay. Halcyon, let's move forward. I'll have you interfuse with the shrine. And we will point blank discus. Okay, well done. And let's see if Squared can redeem herself. There we go. She stunned and did 9 damage. Well done. Someone should level up, right? Buzzkill leveled, and Halcyon and Necro are very close to leveling. Buzzkill is now a Blue Horn Warrior. So we get to choose some perks, or a perk. Once per combat as a swift action, Buzzkill can call on wind spirits to guide her to a distant town. Untouchable. When she gets a kill, next attack against her will miss. Oh, that's very good. As a swift action, once per turn, Buzzkill grants 3 armor to herself or a nearby ally for 2 turns. That's stupid. We're going for untouchable. We found a Snakestone Talisman, which gives more dodge. I'm guessing we're going to give that to Squared, or Squared has 65 dodge, while Buzzkill has 73. So we're going to give it equally. Pretty cool. We also found a Silver Bark Bracelet, which gives block. And I think I'm going to give that to... what do you think? Wow, their block's pretty high. Necro, your block's high for some reason. Because the way I play with obviously my warriors in front, then my hunters and my mystics at the very back. So I don't think block should really be truly needed. So I'm gonna give it to Squared because she's gonna have to fight as well. You get the sense that the forest grieves. It's like seeing the sadness of the old, isn't it? That's what I'd compare it to. You feel you want to help, not sure you can, maybe afraid of the responsibility it could land you with. That's one thought, I suppose. I mean, it's not a human thing so much. It's not a direct, like, I don't know what it is. Sure. It's pointless worrying, maybe. I guess I'd love to see things more at peace. Okay, so we got the Morthagi. The Spectics have more armor next time. So these are Spectics. These are the cultists. And let's go. Okay. So we made our way through here. And it doesn't look like, unlike the previous series, that we make outposts here. It's this more of a story-based type of game, which is kind of interesting. Let's see. Do we have the time? We have the time. Okay, this might be the last quest. Oh, calamities. So we have 6 legacy points. We can which we can use to remove a calamity or multiple cards. I think I'm just going to remove anything for Thrixel because that's supposed to be the main threat. We leave 5 legacy points in case we get to hire a new person. And someone did comment on my last video. We're going to make a Viking-like person. His name will be Skald, and but we don't have that option yet. So we might actually not need to save so much legacy points, but we're going to just get rid of the Thrixel, that Thrixel card. Okay, keep going. So we're at Musty Shire. Maylane Mill. That old lady would always scowl when she saw me on the road. Bitterness found an easy seat in her. It's horribly quiet. This is what it's like coming home. Something here isn't right. There's chimney smoke. Can't be abandoned. Nothing appears out of place. There's no damage. The only sounds are boot scrapes, feeble breeze, and their own talk. No birds. Reminders don't hurt. If I do need to say so, don't trust your senses. Into the town center they file. A cloud-cased sun renders the world in a dreary, bloodless hues. Oh, visitors. Who's that? The mayor. At least he's... Welcome to Musty Shire. This is one of the towns. What are you saying, one of the towns? It's definitely one of the towns that exist, isn't it? Hey. Schoolmaster? Your eyes. Where do you think you are? I'm lost. I think I'm lost. Utterly helplessness. This is what terrifies me. A raspy noise starts, stutters, and skips. It comes from nowhere and everywhere. As if a cat's snagging his claws through the fabric of creation, reality snaps, runs, and violently curls. Bits of truth begin leaking into view. Is that a person? It's the miller, old Nina Mary Maylane. That Mothman warned us what we'd see. There's so many flies. Death! We have to run! Death! Finally, the real town of Musty Shire spills into view, like a half-eaten corpse dumped from its shroud. Back, old fool! Hide! How many visitors have they visited on these people? How many horrors have they visited on these people? Why? The horrors are far from done. Oh! By any and all the gods, it stumbles through fly clouds. Oh no! No! Selmay! Madam River! Selmay River! Are you... Careful! I don't think she's herself. Fear and chaos descend. Okay, so lots of enemies. Let's see if we can kill these guys really quickly. I don't know. Maybe I should rush the other way. I don't know. Anyways, let's go squared. Squared. We're going to rush right into them, and we're going to use our fire chicken for the first time. And we're going to hit everyone, hopefully everyone around us. Oh, whatever. Crystal Sword with Lost Master. Which gets blocked. Oh my god, she's horrible. Buzzkill. Cone of Fire, everyone. There we go. There we go. Double kill. Who needs squared? Madam River, do you even know me? Still too much arm, girl. Power from the trunk. What do I do if your elbow's flying like a kite? Here I come. Whoop. Huh? Come on, Buzzkill. Mistress River, I'm sorry. I keep fixing one thing, screwing up another. We fall down all the time. That's why we have to get good at it. Perfection's a long way off, but if we keep tripping forward, we'll fall closer and closer to our goal. I wish we'd never met now. My good teacher, sleep. Kill me. Okay, so those guys are done. Let's move forward with the group. Let's see. Maybe interfuse with this rubble. And I'd like you to interfuse with the mossy rocks too, just in case. And Halcyon, why don't you go next to... let's see. Let's go next to Buzzkill. I'd like you to interfuse with this fire. Hopefully I can make the fire reach... Oh, I can't make it reach anything. Damn it. Fine. Hopefully it stays on fire. Here's a Dweaver. He interferes with that fire, and he interferes with the other thing. Okay, so I'm going to move my guy closer. I'm going to do another cone of fire. I'll move squared closer. Oh, I should have moved even closer. What does Fox Flight do? Once per combat, activate to dodge the next 2 attacks. I'd rather Silk Step. Okay. Necro, don't do anything yet. I'm going to move Halcyon a little bit closer. And we are going to interfuse with that fire. And we're going to move it onto here. Hopefully hurting both of them. And not at all. And Necro, let's see. Can I get you to Discus? Oops. I used the wrong ability. Ah, damn it. That was a bad move. Okay, so let's see. Squared, can you try to get the Bard? Redeem yourself. Okay, and Buzzkill. I'd like you to do more. Actually, I think. Let's see, Halcyon, can you interfuse with anything? You can interfuse with a Woodcutter's Axe, and we'll do Barrage, which is a stronger version. Because remember, if we look at Halcyon, he has. Oh, I thought he has a special ability. Oh, never mind. We'll do Barrage. Oh, but it'll hit my guy. Fine, we'll do this one, Splinter Blast, and it doesn't even matter. Kill him. 8 damage. Almost. I think Necro should move down to us, and he will do Discus and hit this guy. Well done. You killed at least one person. Okay, Squared. Finish this guy off, please. Good job. Let's see, Necro. Let's try it again. Discus. Nicely done. Pulling your weight. Let's see. I think I'm going to move Halcyon up. We are going to interfuse. You know what? I'm going to just compel him to move farther away from us. Okay, Buzzkill now. We'll go in front and guard. Oh, Stridulation. Oh my god, he just mutated. Buzzkill. What are we going to do? We are going to Cone of Fire everyone. Didn't do a lot of damage. Still killed someone, which is good. We're going to move Squared forward. We're going to Silk Step to go into Stealth. And Halcyon, why don't I get you to interfuse with that fire? And we're going to Fire Leash into these guys. Well done. Didn't hit the other guy though. We still have enough for Discus, so let's Discus this guy. Well done. You killed 3 guys in this fight, Necro. Blocked. Nice. Okay, let's see if Squared can attack. And actually, I'm gonna just have Squared attack from hidden. Nice 9. Okay, good. Victory. That could have been bad. Okay, we found a Sundesar Scarf. It gives us more stunt chance, which we know Buzzkill really likes. Actually, no. It's Squared. Oh, wow. Everyone's stunt chance is pretty low. That's the crit chance. I think I want Squared to have super high crit. So that's the scarf right here. The green thing. Halcyon is now Bloodhorn Mystic. So we get to choose one of 3 perks. Bowmaster. Halcyon deals +1 damage and +1 range with bow. Ooh. Ever heard of a mage that uses bows? Halcyon can interfuse with 1 additional target. You know what we're going to do? Because we already have 2 mystics, I'm going to make Halcyon use a bow while... so he'll be able to shoot from range and do damage with the bow and still be able to interfuse, while maybe Necro will concentrate on interfusing primarily. So Necro is a Bloodhorde Mystic, and oh, he got the same thing. Ooh, 30% plus health, that's probably going to be helpful. Indignance. This is good if this deals 1 damage to anyone who comes adjacent to him, which isn't really great. It makes you look kind of like a good tank. But we're going to take Hardiness for 30% more health. Nice, look at that. They die ugly. They feel pain. Is that a comfort? I don't know. Feel they're trying to burn our hearts out, down to the very roots. Was the old place even worth saving? As the fighting ends, the final threads of Thrixel madness fly to the winds. There are survivors. Look. Now people begin to filter from their cold homes in confusion. Poor old Tallyliran's lying out here. Her knife's got that inky blood on it. Couldn't fool her, could they? They'll gather the living and bury the bodies, the majority well into the process of decay. By night, most have had a chance to remember themselves, try to piece together what happened, and impromptu councils held in the home of the school mistress. Under their spell, it all made sense. Wish that reasoning was clear to me now. At least the bits and images we remember feel solid. All of us old folks they let live, left us in charge, maybe to fool passers through. And the young ones they took. But what they do with them, I'd bow to any god who knows. Callie, Dolan, Athbear, and Spurland, Arthen, Eluna, and Bolbar, and all the rest, yes, led away like cattle. The Thrixel took 'em, so they didn't kill 'em. What do you think they want? Why Musty Shire, and why was it just the kids? The whole of one puzzle is just the first piece in a next. Here it is, a mystery that fails to excite me. I'm wary of wondering what kind of abomination awaits us. They resolve to search for the missing ones, the young. There will be no peace, no joy, no relief. A season of terrible hoping will follow. So that was the end of chapter 1. We earned some resources, but not a lot. Winter has passed. Okay. So we get to remove a card, which is fantastic. We want less Thrixel cards. As winter gives way to spring, the very night of the battle, Buzzkill set flame to the twisted body of her one-time mentor in a fallow field. Salme, whatever you were, it's gone. Flames to ash, to wind. She wouldn't stop working to clean up the town. She'd scour hardest for signs of the lost. Squared thought the help of her people, the hill painters, to look for the missing ones of Musty Shire. Fenrin Cavern Pier was the most skilled tracker she knew. Fenrin could only speak to what she hadn't seen, mark of any passage. Remember though, Thrixel are unlike any other quarry. The province of all sense and sign may be in their governance. We'll stay watchful. The weather that season was bright and perfect, but it only saddened those left to see it. Necro and Halcyon made a rapid study of anything they could find, anything that might relate to the Thrixel or their aims. Hey little owl. Hey Halcyon. What is it, Cricket? When I look inside myself, do you wonder if it's connected? All this, the Thrixel, the power, maybe Mum? Talking about our mystical whatever. I hear you. For me, it's Questions are easy. I just wish I could provide some answers. You know, I struggle with decisions, picking an ideal path, and that's when I have more information. We're travelers trying to set a course without a compass. I do miss Mom. Disagree? Oh, no. My mind wandered. Just worried. Days are passing. I'm not finding anything useful. Yeah, me neither. Okay, as winter gives way to spring, let's see, transform. So shall we advance Square's transformation? So we'll give her a gem leg. It'll decrease her speed and increase our block. If we remembered from a previous season, speed was pretty important, but I like block because she's going to have to be melee. Do we transform Buzzkill's other leg? Hell yeah. Okay, and now it's time to see if we can even upgrade any gear for our guys. So we'll end today's video here. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you guys are enjoying the story so far. Check out the rest of my channel for other videos on Wildermyth, video games, board games, and other fun things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.